Hey there guys, this is Andrew here, what is going on? And today we've got another LEGO Extravaganza coming your way for October of 2023. Yes, it's that time again where at the start of every month I will be keeping you guys updated with my LEGO City. So the way on how I do these extravaganzas, I'll put it plain and simple, is I walk around my LEGO City talking about some of the things that have changed and whatnot, including a property, or a building on property, I should say. After updating, I would operate the cargo train, let it do a couple laps around the city, and then after that, talk about some announcements. So let's get started. First of all, no, I am not choosing to do a nightlight display, even though it's dark outside, because there's a very important reason why. I'll explain it in a minute. So got the 60,052 cargo train ready to pull a pair of flatbeds with a bunch of base plates and all sorts of random scrap and stuff. So that's basically the whole train itself. Nothing new with the lights and stuff, although I really wanted to try to add something new this coming November or December. But if we pan our way on the train tracks, snaking around the north part of the city, go right onto the street, pan upward, zoom in a little, if camera will focus. Okay, there it's focusing now. Look down there. Looks like we have a brand new house in the city. That right there is the LEGO 31139 cozy house from the Creator series, and this has to be my first time since 2012 where I bought a LEGO Creator set, and this would ultimately replace the 5766 log cabin, which you can see is completely bagged up, paired with a pair of official retirees, the 7285 police dog van and the 7279 police minifig collection. So those are the retirees. And the reason why I'm saying no nightlight display, that's because whenever I was working on stuff, my dumb self left this in the battery thing. And so basically this was left plugged in while I was sleeping and while I was at work the next day. And the bad thing about these lights is that, or these chargers, I would say, is that if you leave this plugged into that, the battery will drain its life, regardless if the lights are on or not. If you're curious about what I mean by that, I'll give a better example So just select this battery for my 7-port hub switch. Basically, if you leave this plugged in but do not turn any of the lights on, the battery will drain itself. So every time I finish working down here, I gotta check around and ask myself, hey, what's left plugged in? What needs to be turned off for the night? See, like, if something is on, then I can see the battery being up to some usage or something, but it doesn't matter if any of the lights are on or not. I have to make sure to unplug the USB cable from all of the portable batteries before I wrap up for working down here. Alright, well, enough bragging around any needless conversations. We're gonna power on the cargo train. So, just like before, we'll let the cargo train do a couple laps in a clockwise loop, then reverse the train back into the yard, and talk about some of the things that could potentially happen during the month. Okay, so now 60,052 has pulled into the yard, so the bricks will be loaded to the customers. And haven't bought up bricks. Somebody left pieces of fencing while this house was still under construction. How the construction crew missed that piece of fence, I do not know. Anyway, let's see. Now that the train has pulled into the yard, we can now explain some of the announcements. So, basically, this extravaganza has been set on a premiere while my family is currently out in England, overseas. So, if you've been monitoring when this video took place, and if you are currently the first one or one of the first to watch this video, then good for you. Let's see. The Lego Masters Season 4 on Fox has just premiered its first episode. Basically, if you want to keep track on the teams, as well as the challenges hosted by Will Arnett and Brickmasters Jamie and Amy, do your best to keep updated on fox.com/Lego Masters. And lastly, the Norfolk and Western Class J 611 steam engine will begin its fall excursions under the Virginia Scenic Railway banner as a part of the Shenandoah Valley Limited. Basically, the 611 will depart Goshen at 9 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. on October 6 through 8, 13 through 15, 20 to 22, and 27 to 29, with in addition to November 3 through 5. Basically, the 611 will make its way from Goshen, and once it reaches up to Staunton, then it will make its return trip. So, if you want to see the Norfolk and Western 611 on the Shenandoah Valley Limited, do your best to buy tickets now, because once the tickets are sold out, they will be sold out. So, be wary of that. Well, that's gonna be it for this extravaganza. I know that this is a little on the strange side, since this is on a premiere, but I hope you understand, since me and my family are currently out overseas at the time this premiere took place. But yeah, that shall be it for me. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.